Hi, welcome back to the Generative AI DIY channel. Today we are going to talk about an end-to-end implementation of a business use case using Generative AI. In this journey, I'm going to talk about the technical aspects of the things. For example, building an LLM or selecting an existing model. We'll also talk about how you train and fine-tune the model. Steps to build a data sets or probably use your data set. And the ideas to probably the ways to curate the data sets, followed by the deployment of the LLM. This is followed by a solution view, understanding the complete ecosystem. For example, including the knowledge base integrators or the CRM integrators. Now, a single LLM may not be able to solve the complete business case. So we will understand how different LLMs can work together to solve a particular business case. In this particular case, I'm taking multiple LLMs, including the conversational and anti-recognition LLM. This will be followed by using other agents. So for example, simple traditional AI and ML modules or automation agent. You can also use some rule engines within it. We'll also use other features like data analytics, data set generators, user interfaces, reports, and visualizations. Once this is done, we'll understand the enterprise angle view, what an enterprise needs to do in order to build that ecosystem. So how they can scale and operationalize generative AI application, how they can do an effort estimation or a cost estimation, how they can make it more secure and compliant, and so on and so forth. So just to understand what are the key learnings and the key deliverables out of this exercise, it will include the difference or understanding of a business case and the difference between a use case of a generative AI versus the complete business case. You will understand an end-to-end view of how an LLM is implemented. You will also understand the complete ecosystem of a generative AI application from a business angle. And then, of course, how to take that further for an enterprise. As a key deliverable, I would be sharing you the code, which is in the GitHub libraries for all the LLMs, the data sets, the e-commerce application, the AI ML pieces, and so on and so forth. I will also share the guides in the implementation and the deployment and the troubleshooting guides. In addition, I will share the artifacts needed by the technical and the solution architects, like solution architectures, HLDs, LLDs. Finally, the templates enterprises can use to understand the cost, effort, the project management capabilities, and so on. Right? So now let's understand the business case that we are going to implement. I've taken a very simple business use case, that is customer support service. And I know it's really out there. But the reason I've taken this case is because A, it is very simple use case for everyone to understand. B, it can really bring very quick benefits to an enterprise. C, it can easily incorporate a lot of additional plugins which will help us understand the complete solution landscape. So what I've done, I have divided the whole course into 4 parts. The first phase talks about the problem statement and the solution approach. It is a 30,000 feet view of what is the actual business case and what are the approaches that we are going to take to resolve it. The second is the meat of the whole course. It will talk about the end-to-end implementation of an LLM, generation, discovery of a data set, and then fine-tuning and deployment of the data set. The third piece is where the solution architects and the technical architects will enjoy the most. They will be able to understand the complete landscape. They will be able to fetch the data from various integrators, and then they will be able to bring the rule engines and other aspects into play. The fourth aspect is for the enterprises, so that they can understand what are the other pieces required, how they can actually use or scale this particular use case to take it further. Now, for each part of your journey, what I've done is I've created. So what I've done is like I've created a simple Python application using e-commerce web template, and I've already ran this application using my script. I will just go ahead and open the browser for it. As you can see, this is a very simple application. It has an e-commerce layout. Now I have added an icon for talk to me. That is the intelligent service. Customer can click on this. Again, this is a very initial aspects. We'll keep on modifying it to support more cases. So for example, let's suppose the customer says, "Hi, how are you?" and starts a discussion with the bot. Now, there is a very simple bot which is running, or an LLM which is running behind the scene. It is not yet trained. But it does it. It actually calls a bot. It initializes it. It goes to the token. It initializes the model, gives him the response, and then get the response back, right? And we will, during our course, what we'll do is we will keep on training this model so that it becomes smart enough to understand the queries related to this website and able to answer accordingly. Okay, so let's see how this goes.